Let's talk more about this right now with CTV's Bruce Williams, who joins us live on the phone from a charity event he's attending tonight. Bruce, of course, instrumental in the fundraising efforts that brought Jeneece Place to fruition. Bruce, I think it's important to note, first off, that the Edroff family does so much for everybody else, but they don't expect special treatment, and they really don't want to feel or to be made to feel as though they need help from others.
No, I mean, Jeneece is exceptional in so many ways, Hudson. You know that. You've known her longer than any of us, really. But they will be the first ones to tell you that there are a lot of kids who are in circumstances just as, well, young adults. I shouldn't call her a kid anymore. Are in a circumstance where they need help. They need some assistance in all of these exceptional cases. Jeneece happens to be one of them. And yes, she has done a lot for a lot of people. One element from the end of the Mayo Clinic's perspective is that we've made a suggestion, or some of us, that because they have a specific neurofibromatosis clinic there, Jeneece is a pretty exceptional case, and maybe they should be bringing her down there so that they can take a look at her and help others at the same time. But as Stephanie's story referred to, there's still some tests to come. But boy, the outcoming, Hudson, has been remarkable. I personally had a call today from an organization that's very benevolent and usually anonymous, saying, whatever you need, just tell us.
Well,
we'll write a check.
Everybody has stepped up, and since we broke the story last night, our phones have been ringing off the hook, and our email and Twitter account have been getting bombed by people who want to help. Of course, Golf for Kids has stepped up. The other organizations that you mentioned. Also, Island Savings has come forward, and they have established a trust fund for Jeneece and are accepting donations at any Island Savings branch in Vancouver Island, Woodgrove, the Couch and Commons, Mayfair, Mill Bay, Salt Spring Island, and Langford. That starts tomorrow, and that money will be raised and collected to help pay for this Mayo trip. So what happens next, Bruce? We're waiting to hear more as to what the tests are and what happens then.
Yeah, it's kind of a two-way thing. There's the information being collated here by Children's Hospital and Jeneece's own doctors here, and then at the Mayo Clinic end as well. They will take a look at some of that information when it's sent to them. Then the information will be put together, and they'll figure out when and if she should go there. And at that point, she'd be examined, and then after that, it would be determined whether or not the surgical procedure is a logical next move for her, or if indeed she is best to stay here and do what is available to her in BC. If I can mention one thing about money, Hudson, please, the folks at Jeneece Place are very anxious to help as much as anybody, but they're not accepting donations there. People have been showing up with money at Jeneece Place. Take it to Island Savings instead. That's where it should go.
All right, good advice, Bruce. We will do anything we can to help Jeneece and her family, as the folks watching tonight want to do too. Bruce, thank you.